When you think of Alicante, you think of the airport, the place you land, grab your bags, and hop on a coach transfer straight to the high-rises of Benidorm or Torremolinos. Is Alicante just a functional transport hub? Or is it a genuinely great Spanish destination that's been hiding in plain sight all this time? That's what I'm here to find out. My first impression of Alicante is quite surprising. A lot of that is down to the Paseo Esplanada de España, and the first thing you notice is the huge, elegant promenade.
This promenade's probably the most famous sort of icon of Alicante. It's about 600 metres long. It's all this mosaic tile floor. It's supposed to represent the sea, although ironically the red is supposed to be the sand, not the sand-coloured tiles, which are apparently ivory. So over the 600 kilometres, and it's quite wide as well. The pattern never changes, this continuing wave pattern. And in total, there's around 6.5 million individual mosaic tiles that make it up. Some of them are work putting that together. They're pretty cool though, pretty trippy.
Lined with 4 rows of palm trees, it's just a really nice place for a walk.
Quite cute, like the geriatric choir. No, they're not the best singers, but you know, there's not many street performers here actually. Just trying to think, I haven't really seen any buskers or anything. So I think down at the other end of this, it just goes into a park. Marina there. Seems to be some sort of boat trip leaving. It's quite nice, all the restaurants and cafes that are on this promenade, they're kind of set back from the main road a little bit. So it really just looks like they ran out of mosaic for this bit, to be honest. Or they ran out of money. Because it's essentially the same promenade. It's just with a sandy floor, dirt floor, and they've called it a park. No, I think they just ran out of money. Or will. Maybe they ran out of will. After you've laid 6.5 million mosaic tiles, do you want to continue? Probably not. It's like one of those jobs you start and then you go, oh God, what was I thinking? This seemed like a good idea at the time. And there are influencers in the wild. I'm going to walk right behind her. Oh, I'm so horrible. I was at the beach the other day. And there's this group of girls. Oh my God. The amount of effort they were putting in to make a TikTok or something. Like, geez, though. I know I'm walking about talking to myself on this camera, but to be honest, if it looks shit, it looks shit. I don't put in that much effort. So behind me is Las Ramblas, which is sort of the main street in Alicante. And on this side of it, you've got all the old town, and on that side of it, it's all the more sort of commercial centre with all the shops, El Corte Inglés, Mango, Zara, everything you would expect. There's loads of bars and restaurants. But some good food here, actually. Surprisingly.
The whole area has a really confident feel to it, summed up by the ridiculously ornate Casa Carbonell.
So the story behind this building is that there was a guy on the streets during a horrendous storm, and there used to be a hotel here. And he tried to take shelter and wanted to get out of the storm. The hotel refused to let him in. So later on in life, he became very wealthy and decided to open an even bigger, much better hotel right next door. As a giant fuck you. That's the level of pettiness that I can really get behind. Like, don't just hold a grudge. Like, run them out of business. Build a beautiful, enormous hotel. Well done. I'm all for it. Don't know if it's true, but I hope it is. Revenge is a dish best served with lots of money.
It connects the old town with the seafront, and it's flanked by these amazing green spaces.
And again, it's Spain, so they're incredibly well maintained and looked after.
You definitely don't feel like you're in a simple fly and flop resort town here. To really understand Alicante, you've got to get high above it. The city is dominated by the colossal Mount Benacantil, topped with one of Spain's largest medieval fortresses, the Castell de Santa Bárbara.
There's 2 ways up to the castle.
You can either hike, which I think takes about an hour, or you can queue for a lift. We're going to queue for a lift.
A lift that goes straight up through the rock. A little heads up, while the castle is free, you pay a couple of euros for the lift, and in the middle of the day, you can end up queuing in a very hot tunnel.
Do you know what this feels like? Like you're in an aquarium. Yeah.
There's no fish.
But there's no fish. Yeah. Just rock and mountains. A really shit aquarium. Quite a long wait in a very sweaty tunnel. Should have came here for opening. That would have been a better idea. It's become an endurance challenge. How long can you last in this tunnel until you melt? Fuck. Walking doesn't seem that bad now. Finally. Oh, the lift feels cool. Oh, the air coming from the lift. Does it?
I put air on the left and not.
Oh no. I'm just going to stand right under it. Oh, the air coming here is very welcome. Oh, I don't think I've ever been so happy to get outside. Oh. Even in the sun, it feels better. This is a total ploy. Make you sweat in that tunnel and then sell you overpriced frozen drinks. Oh, I am a sucker.
From up here, you can see the whole story of this city. Down below is the port and the dense maze of the old town. But look out, and you see how the city exploded. When cheap air travel arrived in the 60s, 70s and 80s, this whole coastline changed forever. Package holidays created mega resorts like Benidorm, and Alicante, with its airport and port, became the engine room for all of it. The city boomed, which explains the ring of high-rise apartment blocks that make up most of the modern skyline.
A lot of the buildings in Alicante look like they were all built about the same period, eh? Like the more modern apartment buildings, when design and style went out the window.
But a viewpoint only tells you the history. To find the city's character, you've got to get back down there and walk it. The real heart of Alicante is the Casco Historico, the old town. It's tucked right under the castle walls, a tight-knit grid of streets that eventually opens onto the town hall square.
It's quite a small plaza. In the grand scheme of like main town plazas, it's quite small.
The main one?
Yeah, that's the main government building there. Oh, there they are. You see them? Yeah. No, you assumed it was Half Naked Men. When I said you would like it, you said, oh, is that a street full of half naked men? And I neither confirmed nor denied it. Big cute, innit? I got wee bugs on top of them, that's all.
They're real.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, it's different. It feels like something they did for a fair or a party, and then they just decided to just keep it. Well, they painted the ground as well, look. Be cool though. Definitely different.
The real highlight for me is climbing up through the Santa Cruz neighbourhood.
It's a really nice neighbourhood here. E.T. On home. I've never walked upstairs to see plant pots before, but first time for everything. Oh, look at the budgies. Oh, look, they're little friends. Really nice, isn't it? I like the tiles, the different ones there. Oh. More stairs. I think it's quite a compact little city. I'll go up here, get another view. I don't think he does want to go up here, but he'll come with me anyway. Oh wow, there's quite a lot of it back here. Yeah, it's not the prettiest skyline, but the old streets are nice. Worth the steps? Or...
It's nice.
That's a no. A kind of a happy coincidence. I ended up booking an apartment on this famous street with the boy pots. Granted, it's at the very bottom of it, and not the pretty old bit, but it's not a big street. Right, Callum, up those stairs, please. I'm only kidding. I'm not going upstairs.
I'll go back to the apartment.
For a different kind of authentic buzz, you need to visit the Mercat Central de Alicante. This place is brilliant. It's a huge 2-storey Art Nouveau building from the 1920s, and it's absolutely humming with life. This isn't a tourist trap. It's where locals do their weekly shop. The noise, the smells, the characters, it's a proper slice of Alicante life. While Alicante has plenty to offer in terms of history, it's definitely not stuck in the past. If you need a break from the sun, then check out the Museum of Contemporary Art.
Beautiful building. It's so nice and cool in here.
It's set in the city's oldest civil building, a 17th century granary.
A nice space. It's spooky. Reminds me of Slender Man. Oh, I like this. That's cool. Ooh, these things are cool. This little alien thing, it's like E.T. I'm no artist, but this just looks like someone's old bed frame.
If you're lucky enough to be here in June, then you'll see the whole city come to life for the Hogueras de San Juan festival. It's a massive street party with parades and incredible papier-mâché effigies that are ceremoniously burned on the final night. It's a sign that the city has its own very strong, very vibrant identity. On a more day-to-day level, my simple test for a modern city is the coffee scene, and Alicante properly delivers, with great spots like Swallow, Madness, and Donde Emma Cafe. Of course, you can't ignore the beach either. The main city beach, Playita del Postiguet, is right there. You can't beat the convenience, but it does get really busy. Alicante also has an excellent tram network. Hop on it, and in 20 minutes you're at the massive beach of San Juan. It's a 7-kilometre stretch of golden sand with plenty of space, and it's well worth the short trip.
So Alicante's really surprised me. I guess when I thought of it before, I just had the association with Benidorm. I didn't really think much about the town itself. The city itself is actually quite compact. Pretty easy to get around on foot. We've got a really nice little beach as well here, although it gets really busy. But there's so much on this coast around this area. Beyond Alicante town. Yes, there's Benidorm, but I'm not going there. You don't have to go there. Maybe I will go there one day.
So is Alicante more than just an airport? For me, absolutely. It really hits the sweet spot. You've got the epic fortress, a beautiful and authentic old town, a fantastic market, a slice of modern culture, a proper sandy beach. It has all the ingredients of a classic Spanish break, just in a more relaxed and, I think, more genuine package than many people realise. It's a city you need to engage with. If you just stick to the seafront, you'll have a nice time, but you'll miss the point. You have to wander the back streets, you have to climb the stairs of Santa Cruz, you have to find that little coffee shop. But if you do, you'll discover a properly good Spanish city that's well worth stopping for. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more content from me like this, please give this video a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really helps. Cheers, see you soon.